Well, there's Mike Thunder, Derek, from North Richland Hills, Texas, making his way into the ring with the baseball bat, and we're about to get ready with this back-to-school match.
Someone is going back to school.
And I hope, indeed, it's not Jared Steele.
There's no reason for Jared Steele to go back to school. Hell, Jared Steele should be teaching the school. This guy has become one of the hottest, one of the most talented
Not to take anything away from Red Dog, but I understand what you're saying.
Well, no, Red Dog has a school. We all know that. But Jared Steele's good enough of an athlete. He's a good enough professional wrestler. He should actually be teaching as well.
Well, I'd like to think that if Jared Steele loses this, that his trip through school isn't going to be that long.
Look at Mike Thunder mocking Jared Steele. The crowd here loves Jared, but they despise the mere presence of Mike Thunder.
Well, you know how these two, this runs pretty deep here, Derek. As we all know, Jared Steele came to the aid of St. Morris against Mike Thunder.
Exactly.
So this is kind of fitting that these two go at it.
Well, if you remember a long time, if you remember a ways back, these two guys were pretty good friends for a while, too.
Exactly, yeah.
Mike Thunder changed as he went off with his little entourage, including Kevin Douglas.
Right, but we don't see him anymore. Or do we?
Oh, don't start that. Please don't start that. Mike Thunder's trying to pose for us right here in the middle of the ring. Jared Steele, I don't think Jared's going to take too lightly with that. And he doesn't. There's a drop kick from Jared the Bomb Steele, putting Mike Thunder
on his back, and now he's saying, get back up, there's more for me to dish out.
Now look at that move. You tell me this guy couldn't teach people how to wrestle. This is a hell of an athlete. Jared Steele, good grief, just impressing us every week.
And just throwing Mike Thunder around the middle of the ring. Well, now Mike Thunder ducks that one, but not this.
Oh, good God, the force of that spine buster right there. That's why they call it the spine buster. Here's a pin, one.
Not it up there.
I believe he got it, yeah, it was a 2 count.
Almost.
Here comes the big leg. Here it comes.
I want to see it.
Boom!
I want to see another one.
1, 2. And he grabs a leg every time. Smart move, smart professional wrestler right there. Grabbing the leg, hooking the leg, going for the pinfall.
No, exactly. And Derek,
look at Mike Thunder crawling away from him. I'm sorry, go ahead, Rick.
He is. He's very tactical, Jared Steele. He knows what he's doing in the ring.
He does know what he's doing.
And if you see him lose a match, it's not because he made a mistake.
No, it's usually because he either got screwed or he had to deal with more people against his opponent.
Right.
There's always been a pretty good reason. Or like Mike Thunder bringing a baseball bat to the ring.
Well, that seems to be his M.O. as of late.
Look at this, look at this. Clothesline with momentum, bouncing off the turnbuckle, taking it to Jared Steele. Jared Steele now on his back. Mike Thunder on his feet, looking for the adulation from the crowd. He's not going to get it, Rick.
No. I hate to say it, it looked like a pretty good move there by Mike.
It was a good move. You've heard me say it week after week. You may not like this guy, but you have to respect him. Headbutt right to the groin area. Jared Steele now feeling the full brunt of Mike Thunder.
I don't like the look of this.
Nice move. Once again, Mike Thunder doing a hell of a job.
Well, Jared kicked out of that pretty early.
It seems almost ridiculous to say that one of these two gentlemen has to go back to school.
It is. It's strictly humiliating, Derek.
Through the second and third rope, Jared Steele being tossed outside of the ring. Mike Thunder now following. Got to put him. We're going to have some action out here on the side. Right here on the concrete floor between the ring and the steel barricades. Referee Donnie Mueller admonishing Mike Thunder, asking him to get back in the ring.
Well, he does. He throws Jared Steele back in. But you're right, Derek. These two guys are just tactically and fundamentally just two of the best wrestlers in the PCW.
Absolutely.
So you got to think.
Look at this. Splash.
Nobody home there.
Jared Steele bails out. He's hurt. He's dazed, but he's still competent. He's still hanging onto a thread of thought. He gets out of the way just in time. Mike Thunder splashes, no one home. Jared Steele being set up for the Irish whip. Off the rope, ducking the clothesline. Jared Steele off the rope. Clothesline ducked once again, and the clothesline of his own.
Excellent
Mike
move.
Thunder wasn't smart enough to duck that one, though. Jared Steele picking up momentum each time he rounded the ropes. And, man, he blasted Mike Thunder with one heck of a clothesline.
Indeed, Derek. Back to what we were saying, Derek, you got to think that for either of these guys, when they lose and have to go back to school, that's going to be a hard pill to swallow for either of these guys.
Maybe so, but one of these guys, and I know who you know I'm talking about, needs an attitude adjustment.
Well, you're right.
One of these guys needs to be humbled. Has he got him set for the steel plate?
No,
he reversed it. Mike Thunder reversed it.
It seems like some of these guys are getting wise to the steel plate, Derek.
Jared Steele, no, I thought he was going to set him up for the crucifix. Mike Thunder.
Low blow there.
Very low blow. Illegal move by Mike Thunder.
Nonetheless, he's got Jared Steele.
Wow,
now.
look at that. Mike Thunder got him. Jared Steele once again on the mat. He should have been smart. He should have gone for the pinfall.
Now
Going
Mike
to the
Thunder
top
getting
rope
the
for a
top
high-risk
rope.
maneuver.
Again.
Oh, a swanton splash. No one's home. Jared Steele rolling out of the way at the last nick of time, making his way to his feet right now.
You know, sometimes, Derek, I think Jared Steele's got eyes in the back of his head.
Asking for strength, asking for encouragement from the crowd, and he's going to get it. Looks like he's getting set for the steel plate.
Yep.
If he gets it, that's it. Come on, Jared, go
Get
for
out,
the pin,
bud.
hook the leg. 1, 2,
Well,
that's it.
Derek, somebody
That's it.
is going back to school, and he's holding his head in shame.
He should be.
He
Looks
should
to me
be.
like he's crying.
He could very well be, Derek, because
Let's take a look at that once again. Mike
back and
Thunder,
forth.
steel plate being applied by Jerry Steele for the 1, 2, and 3.
And Derek,
Mike Thunder,
grab your lunchbox and your thermos,
you're going to the minor leagues, young man.
because you're headed back to school.
I
My
love it.
goodness.
Todd Diamond's out of here. Mike Thunder's out of here. We're back, though.
Wow, that was a great match. That really was. But guess who's coming up next? PCW champion, Action Jackson. Stay tuned.